How's it going, everybody? This is going to be a good late night video. We have some amazing rewards that just got dropped in our inboxes for Marvel Strike Force 7th anniversary. We've all been kind of holding our breaths waiting for this one because it's kind of a tradition that yearly they just drop this big sort of lump sum resources into our mailbox at the end of March, and here it is. Now, I'm not sure if this is the totality of it. This is pretty good, though. So we got 7 million gold, 7,000 of crystals, which crystals, we were going to get those maxed out no matter what, so whatever. 700 L4s, 700 cores, 70 T4s, that's super awkward. They should have just gave 700. It's 3 abilities, not a big deal. 4 to the anniversary orbs, or sorry, 7 of them. We're going to go open that. 7 Howard the Duck orbs and 7 Havoc orbs. We're going to go open all that. We'll see how much we get in total. But we also got Hercules. We got Jean, 2 unfarmable characters. A lot of great rework characters that are raid characters and Starjammers. And I can confirm that I made a baby account, which you should if you have some people that are starting to play Marvel Strike Force or want to play Marvel Strike Force. Send them my way. Get them to download using my QR code because we're going to go on this journey together. And these rewards are absolutely insane for a fresh account, literally 2 days old. And I got this. That's insanity. I'm going to be ready for Spotlight too very, very quickly. Get some T4s right out the gate. So this is amazing. Let's go ahead. Let's collect this. Let's go open everything. And then I got some other important things to talk to you about. And I'm going to show you how to tackle the hardest arena team, the one that I put out a couple days ago. That people keep messaging me, Dorky, how do I beat this? Blah. What is this? We got the Master Diamond Orb Fragments. 1 million gold. So, yeah, you know what? That didn't really get me all that much, but that's just the way she goes. We got 7 Havoc Pity Orbs. Let's see if we get lucky here. I did get a 100 pull on Havoc before. Nope, we got 9, though. That's not bad. That ain't bad. We're at 1,200 now, and then see if we're going to get lucky on Howard. Howard, the orb is yellow, so it should have given us yellow, but it didn't. We got 6 here. All right, it's looking pretty good there. Free stuff is free stuff. I ain't mad at that whatsoever. All right, now let's go ahead and head on over to the web store because there's some free stuff that you're going to want to make sure you don't miss. There is a daisy chain offer where the first part of it is free. That's a free 1.7 million gold. Let's go. We love the free stuff. And if we scroll down, obviously your Friday free claims get some more Howard the Duck shards, some more Undying Orb Fragments. So make sure you don't miss that. And this is my favorite mini game in Marvel Strike Force. We got to try and collect all 3 of these before a pop-up offer gets us. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Did I get it? Wait, another one populated. Oh, the Juggernaut populated after the fact. All right, anyway. We kind of failed anyway, but that's okay. That's one of my favorite mini games. Other things to talk about, of course, with the release of anything in Marvel Strike Force, there's going to be issues, right? I guess it's just kind of par for the course now. So they are aware that the null calendar did not finish as intended for some players, and they are missing the 20 shards. Some people just didn't get null unlocked because they didn't get these final shards on that final day. And so they're going to make that right, of course. So that's good. They understand that something messed up. It's on them. They're going to fix it. Then, the optional Chaotic Storm boss nodes were incorrectly applying to the raid's completion percentages, causing raids to finish prematurely. Our team has implemented a fix, so the optional nodes no longer apply to the raid's completion percentages, and players should be able to play a raid to full completion. They say this as if it's for our benefit, but in reality, the mini boss nodes giving completion let a lot of people get 100% while not having to do the entire skill section, not having to do the entire bio section. I'll show you what they mean by this. So in the chaotic raids, there are the mini boss nodes, such as the Psylocke nodes, the Jean Grey nodes for skill, which you would want to avoid, the Emma Frost nodes, which are super easy to beat completely, Shadow King, super easy on a 2-tap, and then the Madeline Pryor, super easy to clear all those as well. There were alliances that were clearing around 65 to 73% or so, and they had a lot of their members kind of tackling these easy mini bosses. They beat all the Mystic section, they beat all the Mutant section, and all of a sudden the raid was closing, and it was telling them, like, congratulations, you hit 40%, or congratulations, you hit 70% of the raid. But it actually gave them 100% completion rewards. So a couple players did walk away with a full Gear Tier 20 orb and 60,000 of the X coins. To those players, I say, congratulations. It's always cool when people get some free stuff. But it looks like they fixed it already, or at least they claim to have fixed it already. So these mini bosses will no longer be giving the raid completion like they were. I guess we're going to have to wait and see about mid-morning tomorrow, if any alliances come forward, be like, nope, it's still closed for us. That's 70%, and we got the 100% rewards. So there's that issue. I also will let you guys know I did report the boss issue where it's not that the first engagement activates this psychic backlash or the Emma Frost mental fracture. It's actually the ability of the mini boss that applies it. So you can have a situation where halfway through the second attack on the skill boss node, she reapplies that psychic backlash, and then you're screwed, right? So they are aware of that, and they are going to fix it. It is a high priority, so hopefully they'll fix that soon. And you won't have to worry too much. The video I put out last night with my now recommended route is still what I would go by, just for the record. We got some more fun stuff to talk about, though. We got some data mines coming from Quick Draw. Sword Satellite. Okay, let me just back out a little bit so you guys can see. Sword Satellite, the Battle Lab. Challenge your teams and earn rewards. There's going to be 10 new floors. Sword Satellite was kind of stale last time because it was all the same floors. 10 new floors. I'm down with that. We have a lot of new stat teams I assume they're going to play around with. Train your toughest teams on the Sword Battle Lab. Climb the ranks, win battles to climb the ranks. Earn more points the higher you climb. Earn points to earn leaderboard rewards. Finishing floor 10 will allow players to compete for leaderboard rewards. There are going to be leaderboard rewards. Last time, was it Storm Diamonds were up for grabs? There were new characters or reworked characters diamonds that were up for grabs in a big way. Completing floor 50 will earn all of the milestones. Floors and battles, tap the button in the left of the floor number to preview the opponents. Before floor 10, you'll remain on the same floor if you lose a battle. There are checkpoints, floors 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then 60. If you fail on a floor above any checkpoint, you will fall down to the floor right above the most recent checkpoint. Okay? So if I'm on floor 62 and I lose, I will fall to the floor right above the most recent checkpoint being 60. I should be starting on floor 61 in that case. The opponents you face on each floor are the same as the opponents other players face. Characters. Each character can be used once per day and will go into a cooldown until midnight UTC. I don't know what time that is. Characters on cooldown cannot be refreshed. You can't core your way through this. You can't buy your way through this. You have to use the right characters, the right teams against the enemy floors the first time. Of course, we're going to have great strategies out for you guys to make sure you are getting as far as possible in Sword. Hopefully full clearing it with the majority of players and also competing for the leaderboard, which I assume is going to have Gear Tier 20 on it and some sort of new character diamonds. Maybe it'll be for the Vigilante characters. Maybe it'll be for Punisher and Elektra because they did do it for the rear characters last time as well. And then we got an April Fool's chain offer. All right, let's read this. Dead Fool's Daisy Chain 1. Deadpool made an oopsie. Dead Fool's Daisy Chain 2. This really shouldn't be here. Dead Fool's Daisy Chain 3. You're not actually buying these, right? Dead Fool's Daisy Chain 4. I'm so dead meat. Dead Fool's Daisy Chain 5. This is where you stop. Dead Fool's Daisy Chain 6. Oh my god, you bought it. Dead Fool's Daisy Chain 7. Maybe the joke is on me for doubting you. Dead Fool's Daisy Chain 8. At this point, you deserve this. Couple things. I don't know if this is just going to be a bunch of free stuff, a bunch of free claims, and it's like Deadpool is being a jokester or whatever, or if it's going to be like $1 offers for a bunch of really, really good stuff. Who knows what they're going to do with this, but they like to lean to April Fool's stuff, and that's kind of fun for the day at the very least. So that's what I have to share with you guys in this video. Lots of great rewards. Thank God we got that anniversary drop. That is going to help my baby account tremendously. We got the extra gold in the store. We got the Sword Satellite coming, as well as an April Fool's Daisy Chain. They are aware of the issues in raids, and now I want to share with you how to beat the defense that I set up in the last video where we were using Gladiator Apocalypse. Oh, actually, no, let's just do it live. I have a recording of it I was going to put in. Let's just do it live because I see I already got knocked out. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. So everyone in my bracket is now using it. This one is actually a 5 Red Star Odin. I want to show you guys the biggest, the baddest. This guy has 4 Red Star Null and 7 Star Odin, and it is a Fortifier. So I'll show you the team that I use to tackle this. Boom, it's these guys here. So I did put that video out a few days ago. Everyone seems to be emulating it, and I've been asked repeatedly, what the heck are we supposed to use to beat that now? It's this, okay? Shadow King, Null, Apocalypse, Gore, and Mephisto coming in. So no Odin, no Gladiator to stop speed bar, stuff like that. We are in the driver's seat in the offense, but there is a particular attack order we want to do here. We want to start with using the basic for Mephisto. Do not use the special because the Apocalypse anti-focus will get you. Then we use the Mephisto special because we're going to get 2 turns. That should have got the taunt off. It did with the assist from the Odin. After that, we want to do as much damage as possible, both to the Odin and to the Gladiator. We want to make sure that we push that Gladiator before the Apocalypse does his ultimate. The ultimate from Gore will call in the Shadow King attack. That pushes him super low. We're also going to do the ultimate from Null. That's going to put slow on a bunch of people, as well as push the Gladiator again super low. Shadow King's going to come in. This is where we got to make sure we're killing this Odin, which shouldn't be too hard. We're going to have a couple extra cracks at it. We could actually continue and kill more people here as well if we want. Let's see, how do I want to play this? Do. He's going to go. That's going to suck. All right, let's do it here because that'll probably lead to a dead Apocalypse and a dead Null. And you can see here, it's just the Shadow King does an insane amount of damage. That's going to be it for Gladiator. And then the special should finish off the Odin, and you see even the biggest Odin, even the biggest current Null, even the maxed out Apocalypse, it just doesn't matter. We're calling on the might of Shadow King. He has 7 red stars. I assume this is red star dependent because he is doing the lion's share of the damage. But this is how you can get through this team. So there we go, guys. We both crafted arguably the best arena defense team, and we just dismantled it a few days later. Arena is not an RNG fest. It's just a shit show of when you attack and hoping you don't get attacked back. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. There won't be any more videos coming out over the weekend. I'm sure you can hear it. I'm dying. So I'm going to be resting my voice, coming back strong. We got a couple new player videos that are already in the queue. They're going to come out, so make sure you share with your prospectful players who want to start playing Marvel Strike Force, that I can guide them on a supercharged journey all the way through like Super Skrull within, it looks like it's going to be like 20 days to get Super Skrull, and then probably Mephisto will be like another 30 days. It looks like it's that fast with the amount of resources we're getting from events and stuff. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Stay happy, stay healthy, have fun. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.